The TERF story, the not so fun story, was I'm sitting in the lobby of the hotel waiting for fucking Austin to finish his reservation. One of like the bellboys that takes your luggage up is like sitting behind me or standing behind me, and he's like talking to me. He's like, "So what do you guys do?" I was like, "Oh, we're Twitch streamers." He's like, "Oh yeah, nice. What kind of stream? How many concurrents?" Like he was like aware of the platform, right? He's like, "Oh, around 30K." It's like, "Oh, nice, nice, nice." It's like, "So what do you do? You play video games?" I'm like, "No, I talk about politics actually." It's like, "Oh yeah, who do you do that with?" And I was like, "Well, I'm trying to do that with Jeremy Corbyn, trying to do that with Mick Lynch." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I know Jeremy Corbyn." I was like, "Oh, nice, nice." And almost instantly, once I said I was doing politics, he turns around and he goes, a little bit quietly, he goes, "So you talk about female issues?" So you talk about female issues? I was like, "What?" Like, yeah, I talk about female issues. Like, yeah, sometimes. Like, what do you mean? He's like, when men think they're women, female issues like that. You talk about when, men act like women, they think they're women. And it was so out of pocket. I was a little shocked, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he just casually was just so, like, why is that on the top of your mind, man? What the fuck? Who thinks that? You say politics in America, no American is immediately gonna be like, unless they're an absolute fucking freak, no American's first question to you, politically speaking, is gonna be like, what about them trans though, brother? You know what I mean? It was wild. It was shocking. Apparently, he asked March if March was a streamer as well. And the first thing he asked March was, "So you know that Andrew Tate guy?" It is odd, though. It was like an NPC interaction. Like, it was wild. Oh, how did I respond to that? It was like, "Yeah, I talk about trans issues from time to time." That's what I said. Because how the fuck are you supposed to respond to that in the real world? You know what I mean? No debates in the lobby. You're in the UK, so I think the appropriate response should have been stabbing him.